Hmm. All right. How's it going tonight, everyone? Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Man, it's been a while since I streamed on Tuesday. Uh, but yeah, so yesterday we missed, or whatever, I missed the stream because I was dead tired. I ended up snapping for 3 hours, then I was up like 2 or 3 more hours, then I went to bed like normal because I was exhausted. But whatever, we're here now. That's cool. That's fine. So we got a bunch of stuff to do tonight. We're gonna do something hopefully quick. Let me get rid of that. I don't know what the subproject wrap thing is about, but we'll see. Did clean up modern? Oh, okay. I just didn't rebase it. Okay, that's fine. So I realized there's something that we need to do. So off stream, I started building a new protocol plugin that is out of tree. And it is to talk to HD home runs. HD home runs are basically IP-based TV tuners. So like I have mine tied into MB, the media server, so I can watch TV no matter where I am. And MB will treat it like a DVR, stuff like that. So I have an over-the-air antenna connected to it, blah, blah, blah. The reason I started building a protocol plugin for it is it's a dead simple API, and it's gonna make me start figuring out how to get voice and video working. Which is what we were supposed to do with SIP, but SIP being the complicated mess that it is, that's not going to happen anytime soon. This will get us there much faster, but blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so as I started implementing it, there's a number of things that came up, and this is one of the other reasons why we need additional protocol plugins as we start finding these things when we start fixing them. And that is, I was going to start adding all of the channels to your contact list, which kind of makes sense, but also who gives a shit, right? So there's been this outstanding issue, and we've had some of it mentioned in here too. This lookup functions for protocol contacts, and we should add. Hold on a second. Okay. How's it going, Fallen? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. But anyway, so we had this idea previously for the create conversation window that we would add a thing to protocol contacts to look up contacts and stuff. And that kind of makes sense, but we also have the room list API that needs to be looked at and overhauled. And then I got to thinking, well, these are essentially the same thing, and in theory, there would be channels too, or there'd be voice calls and stuff like that would also need to be searchable, right? So I'm starting to work through, we're going to try to document some of it tonight, but that is to create a directory API. I thought we had, did we delete all this already? I thought we had, oh shit, okay. Guess where you did. You're in dependency hell? That sucks. Hopefully it's not too bad. Did we get rid of the room list stuff? I didn't think we deleted this yet. I guess maybe we did. So I was gonna say, we're gonna go delete it right now. Yeah, okay, I guess we deleted it. Okay, cool. Well, there goes an easy pull request. It's already done. I thought for sure we still had this in here. Maybe we oh, now we don't even have it here. All right, cool. That's fine. I thought it was still there. So anyways, the idea is protocols will be able to implement a directory searching and listing. They don't necessarily have to do listing. List could have a parameter, or maybe not. Maybe we don't need. See, okay, this is why we need to start documenting it, because as I start thinking about it, this is where the things come from, and we go from there. Great. Purple.protocol directory. You need some way to allow users to find other users chats and possibly calls. Previously we had purple room list, which obviously was just for chat rooms. Here's Angular 20. You made a module component that uses tiny little components. Essentially uses service, which relies on injection token. It was a terrible setup, but you're lazy to fix it. Yeah. I'm so glad I did not fall into web stuff. It's just, it seems like a never-ending battle. And just, yeah. So the real question I have with this API so far is, is it one interface to search everything? Or what, right? Because like Discord doesn't really, they really only have a search for DMs, right? There's no like channel search I can think of anywhere in Discord. Unless that's changed sometime soon. I don't mean like search history. I mean to search and find them. Slack definitely has this. Like, no, where's, okay, so on Slack, if you go to channels, okay, yeah, you can browse channels. There, I thought there was a way to search. Oh, right, yeah, these are separate, aren't they? Yeah, okay, so they don't have like a directory, but oh, but no, when you, wait, what? That's a new message. That's weird. Okay, you can new message a channel in Slack, but okay. If I hit new message, yeah, well, let me do channel and stuff. That's weird, but that's okay. Whatever. So you can browse channels there, and when you do a new message, so well, yeah, we should probably have these separate. Like, I'm trying to think of like if there's a search reason to go through and do both, but maybe like why would the user want to do that? That like I can't come up with a use case where the user's like, yeah, I want to search for anything on this network that has the name Grim in it, channels and people. Like, no, they'd look for people, then they look for channels, right? That seems stands to reason, I think. Um, there's I don't think this. Oh, where the hell is that? So the thing that would be weird about this, maybe that's okay. Yeah, that should be fine. So like the room list, we don't want it to just like disappear and then come up eventually. We want it to come back as soon as possible with the results. And I think we can do that with async stuff like normal. The protocol can just keep updating it in the background. That's probably fine. So, all right. There may be a time when there may be a use case for searching users, chats, and calls all at once, but right now I can't think of them. So, we should have a separate virtual functions for each to get started. But We'll skip calls for now, as that API is still very underdeveloped. Yeah. Okay. So the let's just do this. Oop. See, void purple protocol directory. Search users async purple protocol directories or protocol, comma. Const car star search text. G cancelable. G async ready callback comma G pointer data. Yeah. G list model star purple protocol directory search users finish purple protocol directory protocol G async result star results G error star error. Yeah, that looks okay. Search. Let's do contacts instead. And we will actually need a protocol or an account here too. Yep. Okay. Yeah. We'll use the typical async and at finish methods. The protocol should finish the shit. Do we need to do a contact infos too? No. Okay. Yeah. So one of the other things when I was working on the HD home run protocol plugin is I realized I need to pass a list of contacts around and stuff like that. So I opened a pull request for that. It works like purple messages kind of. It's just it's a list full of purple contacts. It just gives you some basic API for managing them. It doesn't do signal propagation or anything, but it lets you manage the list of contacts. And the idea is that the contact manager will use this internally rather than what it's doing right now, which is essentially this. But likewise, this guy could return this to search for users. Or this, yeah. So yeah. So actually, hold on. So let's do this. So instead of just a glist model. This is supposed to be that way anyways. This would be a purple contacts. Right, so this will return a list of contacts, and this, and they just can keep updating. The protocol should finalize the task as soon as possible, so that and stream in additional updates as they come in. This will allow the user interface to display partial results. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. Excuse me. Um. Do, 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 do. There's maybe a use case for searching user chat to call Owensbury. Now I can't think of one, so we should separate virtual functions. Where do I think? All right. Once you get started, we're just going to implement contacts. This is typical async finish methods. The protocol should finalize the task as soon as possible and stream in additional updates as they come in. Does a cancelable get canceled when the task finishes? I don't know if it does. GTask run can be used to turn an uncancelable operation into a cancelable one. Return on cancel. If you call GTask set return on cancel, passing true, then if the task gcancelable is canceled, it will return control back to the caller immediately, allowing the task thread to continue running in the background. Gotcha. And simply discarding its result when it finally does finish, provided that the task thread is careful about how it uses locks. Okay, that's unrelated, but yep. I don't know if this happens this way. It's task check cancelable. See. What? The fuck is check cancelable? Why aren't you linked? Set a clears task, check cancelable flag. If this is true, then gtask propagate pointer, etc., and gtask had error will check the task cancelable first. If it has been canceled, then they will consider the task to have returned an operation was canceled error, regardless of. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so you can't set the cancelable after the fact. It's got to be done ahead of time, which is fine. But by default, if cancelable is canceled, then the return value of the task will always be GIOR canceled, even if the task is already completed before the cancellation. This allows for simplified handling in cases where cancellation may imply that the other objects of the task depend on it have been destroyed. If you do not want this behavior, you can use set cancelable to change it. Start method, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I have no idea if... Well, I guess we can just do this. CDR glib GIO by gtask CG task return. That's fine. Creates a gtask, then immediately calls gtask return error on it. Use this in the wrapper function of an asynchronous method when you want to avoid even calling the virtual method. Then use gasync result is tagged in the finish method wrapper to check the result there is tagged to have been created by the wrapper method. Oh, well, shit. I didn't know that exists. That's, yeah. We should look at that. there's a completed method on or signal on task, really? How am I still learning shit? No, wait, no, there's no signal here. What the fuck? Oh, no, it's going to be on G async ready result, right? No. Yeah, because that's an interface, isn't it? No. What the fuck? Where is... Oh, it's notify. It's a property. Where the task is completed, meaning its callback if set has been invoked. That doesn't work for us here. Huh. What was there on G async result? Methods, virtual methods. There's no properties or anything here. Okay. Maybe it mentions here. The callback for an asynchronous operation is called only once and is always called, even in the case of a canceled operation. On cancellation, the result is canceled there. Okay, yep. Well, shit. Finally, if the task has been canceled, we shouldn't return synchronously from inside the cancelable cancel alerts. These are return another iteration. The main loop, then tracking how the cancellation was handled. Okay, that's fine. Well, I guess this would just run on indefinitely and the user wouldn't care. The user being the developer user. And I guess the end user too, right? If you do a slash list on an IRC network and it takes 10 minutes, but you join in 2 seconds, you don't care, right? We can't tell the server to stop. So it is what it is. All right. The protocol. Well, yeah, that's fine. The protocol will, of course, have to hold and its own reference to make that work. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think this is fine. I don't see any reason why we can't just go forward with this as is. Right? I'm not like I feel like I'm missing something because it seems like it's too easy. No. Yes, keep the draft. I did not mean to get out of there, bastards. Come on. This is a feature. This is I think it's small. It's small for me, anyways. Yeah. What's the ticket for this guy? 18106. The purple scheduled experimental 4 feature. Blah. We want to link to. Depends on 18106. Add links. 1833. I don't have like a replaced by. That's relates to. Um, sure. 1834, 1835. That's some of the Angular docs the other day. Man, it's so verbose, really. I learned Angular 1 and then never learned Angular 2 or 4 or whatever. Apparently up to 20 something now, which just blows my mind, but whatever. Well, yeah, I'm kind of glad. I was only like doing like Chrome extensions and stuff, so nothing major. Yeah. Oh, I didn't actually hit add here. All right. I think this is good. And we're just gonna rip through this real quick because, yep, this is a much better option than the original idea too. And then we're gonna make the demo protocol do this. So right now the demo protocol plugin puts all of its contacts into the contact manager, which is okay, but it's also not necessary, right? We don't need to keep track of every single user that a protocol has, right? The ones we've seen, sure, but we don't need absolutely all of them. And that's what we're doing right now, which is not ideal, which is why we need this in the first place. So Angular's like the most corporate Java-ish of the front ends. Oh man, you quit web dev over it? Dang. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Sinbleed. I mean, the thing about security is you should be securing all things. It doesn't really matter what order you go in. They should all be secured, right? Like, I'm not going to sit here and leave an open database connection when I'm worried about hardening the kernel, right? I'm going to do both. All right, that looks fine. Then we need to go to relates to. This is 18108. State obsolete. This is has been obsoleted by Pidgin 18108. Look at this, I just closed 3 bugs. Okay. This should all be checked off now. Yep, okay, good. Yep. Did I? No, okay, yeah. I don't know why. Oh, it's showing it crossed out up there. Okay. Yep. So back to 1808. Okay, let's go build this. And starting with just the user stuff will make this much easier and unblock a bunch of crap. And yeah, so here we go. Contacts. Purple protocol.h. I think that's. This is purple protocol directory.h. Give your first system security as first and choose to threat model and then your application. Okay, sure. We work too much on firmware and security, but you'll treat it as a black box. Yeah, by all means. I don't know why you were thinking anybody was saying that. You gotta use the channel point redemption that has now been added for typos. And you're probably going, what? If you see the channel point redemption, yes, points. If you're wondering why it's so expensive, the compiler would have caught that. You don't need to tell me those ones. The compiler will tell me. Typo in your typo for not using the redemption. Also, no one used first yet. So, no one's gonna grab second and third. There you go. Yes, I finally added those. At some point we want to do something with, oh wait, you did the typo one? Oh yeah, you did. Nice. They're not in a, I don't know, that's the one QLogic grabbed, right? Maybe he's trying to hit second and hit third on accident, whatever, right? I was So I had the idea that I should create a last, but I'm trying to figure out what is the meaning of it and stuff. Like, does that mean like nobody can talk anymore, or I have to end the stream, or right? So I'm gonna be like last, or maybe the channel has to go to sub only mode at that point or something. I don't, right? The compiler, you're telling us you don't use an LSP? Yeah. What's an LSP? But yeah, so all right, we haven't done a protocol interface in a while, so I'm gonna need to reference that a bit. Actually, yeah, well, let's just get rid of these blocks. We don't need them. I mean, we could kind of reuse them, but whatever, it don't matter. But yeah, so contacts becomes protocol directory. Protocol directory. Did I? No, I did it right. Cool. But yeah, so then, you know, we'll do this for the contact stuff. This will finally let us be able to create the new IM window so you can actually search for users. Let's go on Stonkfish. And then we can start worrying about the room list, because the room list stuff would be, you know, directory for channels. And then we can go and build all that stuff in for IRC and everything. And yeah, so baby steps. We're getting there. Getting there. I want to leave that one, but protocol directory. But yeah, if you all have any more ideas for channel point redemptions or anything, let me know. I do want to try to do something special when the typo thing gets redeemed. But I don't have any of that set up yet because time. Like, you'd be surprised how long it took me to build the icons and everything for them to do the 4 new redeems. Like, I didn't draw them, but I had to find them, resize them, get them, blah, 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 upload, blah, blah, blah. Couple hours. Right? And you're just like, barely did anything, man. Protocol contacts dot H. Oh, this is G declare interface, right? Yeah, and this should say purple protocol. So you have to be a purple protocol to implement this, is what that means. Okay, purple protocol directory. What do we say? Methods for directory listing in protocols. Sure. Q. All right. We gave an air domain for this? Okay, whatever. Alright, then we say struct. That's not typed F, right? Yep, struct. Purple protocol directory. So we got void star list user. What do we say list users, or we did search contacts? Yeah. Async purple protocol directory star protocol. How's it going, CSB6? Welcome, welcome. We also need purple accounts. Purple count, star count, that's car star, search terms. Search text. What did I say over here? Search text, okay. G cancelable. Right, that's the order this goes in. It's cancelable. Then the call, yeah, okay. We can just literally do this. Like, I don't have to type it, it's all right there. Okay, and then I guess we don't have to do that. Purple contacts star. Oop. Search contacts finish. Purple protocol directory protocol. G async result star result. G error. Boom. Yeah. All right. Of course, the actual building of the interface is going to be nice and easy. The problem is going to be the the unit test, because we need a protocol. We need to implement this. We got to do async. We'll have to do a whole bunch of async stuff. And we're gonna try. I'm gonna try to figure. I want to have a unit test where we can do this incrementally. And I think we'll be okay with it, but we'll see what happens. But like, this is just an interface, right? So there's not a whole lot to it. So it should be okay. Oh, we need padding though too. Yep. Oh, that's yep. I'm forgetting this stuff. It's been so long since I built an interface. We did a bunch of these a long time ago because we needed a bunch of them, and now we've just been in, La La Land of doesn't matter. We're gonna reserve 8 right away. We typically do 4, but we know we're gonna have conversations or channels, and we're probably gonna have calls. Let's just do 12, right? Just give us some extra room, right? We know the other ones are coming, and we might as well just have some extra space for it. It's fine. And maybe there's other stuff later, right? Oh, that was the thing. Oh. For contacts, it's probably fine. So for like channels and calls, right? Calls are, you know, videos. They could be a Twitch channel, but I guess the channel is already separate. Those tend to have categories. And contacts could have a department. But maybe the category is, or department or whatever, is just a property on the channel? Right? So like here right now, well, so in Twitch it'd be weird because it's on the stream, but right, so like the game or the category that you're in on Twitch is a little weird, but that is a property of the channel. It only holds one value and it can change. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. We'll probably move that to, so I was trying to figure out how we're gonna do this because like in the old room list, we would have categories that would like show up as a tree. And then under that category you could find whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how we're going to deal with that yet. But let's start with this, and we can always adjust later, right? Until we say our API is stable, we can do whatever we want. I mean, we shouldn't break people on purpose, but, you know, if we have to, we have to. It sucks, but what are you going to do, right? This should probably be before that, but whatever. All right, so we need purple protocol directory. I'm going to typo that a lot tonight. Implements search contacts. Checks whether the searching contacts is implemented. Returns true if contacts can be searched. Otherwise, whatever. We don't. I wonder what the other is, huh? Like I do this shit all the time, and I'm just like, this sounds dumb. Protocol directory implements search contacts. Purple protocol directory protocol. So the reason these exist is we need a way for language bindings to determine whether or not these interfaces are implemented fully, right? Because you don't have to implement the interface directly to make everything happen. So we want to, you know, we need to make that available to the UI developers or language bindings, whatever. Previously in Pidgin 3 for this, we had a C macro that would check to see if the struct was not, the struct member was null or not. That obviously doesn't work in other languages because it was a C preprocessor thing. So this is the way we've been going to fix that. So channel point is similar to a top donor that overlays the name on stream that updates based on whoever redeemed it the most that day. What do you mean? Redeemed what? Just channel points? I mean, like, I think I deleted them now, but we had channel point rewards to just burn your points. Because people were like, I have too many points. What do I do with them? And I'm like, here, burn them. Throw them away. Top waster? Yeah. I don't know. That sounds like a lot of work. For me, right? Yeah, see? Okay. Apparently I left them there. But there's 100,000 points. QLogic's in the lead. Yeah, I thought I turned them off. Apparently I did not. But that's fine. Protocol, directory, search contacts, async, account, the account to search. Now you're under 1 million? Jesus. That's a lot of channel points. The text to search. What was next? Account search. Oh, cancelable. Okay, then the normal stuff. All the channel points. Yeah. I mean, channel points have been around for a couple years, and I haven't had good redemptions for them because I don't know what to pick, right? And then like you got to build tooling and stuff for it, and it's just like Yeah, I don't know. This is nullable. Call when done. Search has results. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Not that there's great ones anyway. It's like, all right, great. Here, you want me to solve a Rubik's Cube? Right. Take my glasses off. I don't know. We need some better ideas. What I should do. That's not a bad idea. So I do still have this. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I have to hold it. It's been so long that I didn't remember how the controls on my sit-stand desk work. But we could do a channel point reward to make me stand up. Although that might be interesting because the mic used... Oh, no, maybe. Oh, no, it could be fine. I don't know. Should we do that? We could. Should we? I gotta remember where the hell it is. That's not a bad one. I need to stand more, too. Yeah, but, like, the cat's not here all the time. In fact, he's rarely here. So, like... Yep. There's the cat cam right now. Like, I'm not saying... No, I'm just saying, is that worth it? I don't know. My fun use for channel points is betting them on stream polls. Not sure how that would work in a program. So we've done stuff before where it's like, can I get this done in an hour? And like, that's okay, but it's definitely not great, right? Empty floor. I mean, that's desk cam, but yeah. Does it compile? Or does it compile first time? Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't want to wait for that to happen, right? Will this work first try? Is the only thing you can think of that doesn't take an hour? Yeah. So I don't think I can make the... Okay, so let's see. New custom reward. Sit stand. If I'm sitting, make me stand. If I'm standing, let me sit. Enter amount, 500,000. No icons yet. We will change the background color to, I don't know, sure, that. Cooldown and limits. 60 minutes. I'm standing, let me sit. Yeah, sure. I reserve the right. I reserve the right. The right to sit stand when I want. Okay, there you go. That should be live for 500,000. Lawyer to review this language, yes. Beware of the legalese. So I also have not brought this desk up to standing height in a long time. I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine. The question is, are any wires snagged? So somebody wants to burn 500,000 points. We'll find out the fun way. Searches the protocol the directory, the user, the contacts directory of the protocol. Protocols may return early and continue updating the list to allow partial results. And return partial results immediately and continue updating the list. The only problem with this setup is we don't know when it's done, which is probably fine, but we'll see. Thank you, Icarus Mad, for the 18 months. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Yeah, we've got some subscribers that are old enough to retire. Because I've been doing this way too long. Reckonaro's at like 65 months or something. Let's see. Oh, is he the Reckonaro? I think he is. Oh, fuck. He's been subbed for 96 months. So, yeah. That's, yeah. I don't know. We can do it this way. I pop this out. Yeah. So, uh-huh. He created his Twitch account the day he started following me. That's kind of funny. But yeah, so way too long. Way too long. Says 3.0 purple available 3.0 avoid protocol directory search contacts async purple protocol directory star directory. It's wrong. Purple account, star account, const car star, search, text, G, cancelable, star, cancelable, G, async, ready, callback, G, pointer, data. Okay. Time fly, yeah, I know. Old enough to be dead for 20 years, yeah. You know what the worst part about all this is? So when I took over Pidgin in January of 2016, I was like, I'm going to have Pidgin 3 released in a year, by the end of the year. Well, in March of 2017, I started streaming with the idea of, all right, well, if I'm streaming Pidgin's development, we'll hopefully find more contributors, and it'll force me to stay focused. I won't get distracted and look at Twitter at the time or Facebook or whatever, right? Blah, blah, blah. And now here we are 8 fucking years later, and we're still don't have Pidgin 3 released yet. We've had experimental releases, but we're still so far away. It's just, oh man, you've been following since 2018. Geez. That's, yeah. Thank you for sticking around this long, right? At least I'm not the only one that's been here forever. Probably missed some years in between, but who knows? Yeah, I mean, it's been nearly a decade. the better part of a decade. It's okay. Think I can release by 2028? I fucking hope so. So the other thing is, when I petitioned to take over the project, I was like, I can't see myself doing this for more than 2 years. Whoops. Little did I know that it would be at least 4 times as long as that. But it's all right. We're getting there. We're getting there, right? But I'd very so the optimistic plan was to have an alpha 1 on New Year's Eve this year. That's just not going to happen. The likelihood of that is very, very, very low. So I need to write a post for this in general, but the idea is we're going to stay experimental releases until we think that the API is stable enough for third-party protocol developer or third-party developers, right? Because like I don't want to have a bunch of people write a bunch of code for this and then we just blow it all up on them, right? I want to get so like this whole content or directory search thing, right? Like this just kind of came to me today. Maybe it was yesterday too, a little bit, right? Although now that I'm looking at this, maybe this does, oh, fuck. Maybe this does make sense in context, right? Like, I don't want to keep messing people up and having to have to redo code and stuff like that. Because, like, oh, you know, something didn't gel in my mind long enough, right? I don't want to do that to them. So, you've had Discord accounts since 2017 as well? Wow. When am I going to implement AI assistant protocol? You're talking about MCP? I think it's MCP. And the answer is we probably won't put anything in stock, Pidgin. But Ian was looking at it for Pidgin 2. Or are you just being a smartass? I don't know. One or the other. When were we talking about this? Oh, it's our model context protocol. We can get Eliza, sure. Before the winds of winter? I don't know. I'm guessing that's a game? Yeah, so MCP. This is kind of interesting. I don't want to put this in stock Pidgin, but maybe. So there's this protocol that you can implement that will make it that the AI agents and stuff can look at to get info about, right? So they can query against it, stuff like that. So it's like it's JSON RPC with like tasks or async tasks and stuff. But Ian was looking at doing a Pidgin plugin for this. But so like it could expose your channel history and stuff like that to the UIs or your chat history. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to put this in by default. But yeah. So it's being roughly looked at. But yeah. Oh, next level by the games. Okay, yeah. Last one was released in 2011. Yep. Seems fine. We'll get there. Now, let's leave this as a separate thing. I'm like, I was thinking, like, does it make sense to put this with protocol context? And kind of. But the searching mechanisms might be similar according to the protocol. And having them in the same place will make it easier for protocol developers to implement. And it'll just make the code easier to follow rather than having, like, contact management in with searching contacts. CRUD stuff or not, you know, whatever. It's maybe it makes sense, maybe it doesn't. We'll see, right? But you can see I keep forgetting the directory part here. A lot. Protocol directory. No, I'm in the wrong file. God damn it. That's a problem. I'm looking at the wrong file and I'm messing myself up. Okay. Directory, protocol directory, directory implement search contact. Okay. Yep. You want to chat to humans, just random AI assistants? Well, so that's not what the MCP stuff would do. The MCP stuff would be to let the AIs talk to Pidgin. So as you're talking to the AI, it could look through Pidgin stuff. But no, there's Eliza bot. I think they put Smarter Child on Nina. Nina AIM retro server. Okay, it's Nina.chat. I'm pretty sure they have Smarter Child here, so you can just talk to a random AI there. Random old AI. Although I don't know how they would have implemented Smarter Child, but Smarter Child was the first like really interactive chatbot that could actually like give you information about what's going on. Like I think you could ask it the weather for zip codes and shit like that, and it would work. Or maybe you'd have to do the weather station ID or something. I don't remember. And like it didn't use LLMs. Funny. But whatever. All right. Oh, I was gonna. Yeah, that's right. Protocol contacts. I had this open so I could copy fucking docs, and I forgot to do it. Demo contacts. Protocol contacts.h. Nothing's implementing this, right? I don't think anybody's implementing this. I just wanted to copy this block, but that's going to be whatever we have that is going to be replaced there. Result. Previous. Call to that. Return address for GR. Imagine trying to run LM from today on hardware we had when Smarter Child's. Yeah. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Finishes. Called. Oh. How do they normally say this? G file read finish. Finish an asynchronous read operation. Okay, they do put the method in there. Asynchronous contact search started with okay method at protocol directory dot search contacts async. Without horrible lag? Yeah, good luck. How's it going, Monkey Man? Welcome. How are you doing? This is contacts. Did I get that wrong up here? No, I got that one right. Okay. Returns. Transfer full. A list of matching contacts that could be updated. Could continue to be updated. Okay, there we go. How's it going, Roman Empire? Welcome. How are you? All right, purple masoned up build. Protocol directory. I know I didn't start the C file yet. We're gonna get there. The C file's gonna be real quick. Purple protocol directory.h. Okay. Nope, I don't want protocol contacts again. Dang it. Good, just doing some coding lessons, learning new stuff. Nice. Good times. Public API. Not include purple protocol directory.h. G define interface. All right, we do say okay. Sometimes, oh yeah, because we okay. That's fine. I was like, I thought we had a block for this, but I couldn't remember. Protocol directory. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've done one of these. Okay. Protocol directory default init. Well, that's clearly wrong. That one is definitely used. It's not used here. Somebody either pull request that or remind me of that in like 20 minutes. If fail, purple is protocol directory. If protocol interface, sorry, iFace equals null. iFace equals purple protocol directory get iFace protocol. If iFace search contacts async equals null, return false. If iFace search contacts finish equals null, return false, return true. People are like, you know, you could put that on one line, and yeah, that's fine. We do this convention because if you have more than two, it's likely to wrap stuff like that, and this is just easier to follow. Like, oh, if you don't have this, it doesn't implement it. If it doesn't have this, it doesn't implement it. Nothing else to check. We're done, right? So. Recently, I got Debian installing your old 2012 iMac that Apple stopped supporting. First time I installed Linux and was pretty satisfying to get it working. Oh, awesome. Good to hear. Yeah, I haven't tried to run Linux on a Mac in a long time. I assume it's better than it used to be. But I suppose I was doing it on a MacBook as well, so that could have been part of the problem. Because, like, you know, a MacBook as a laptop, there's certain things you need to work just the certain or specific ways and stuff. And that can get real annoying if they don't. So, welcome to where the grass is greener. Yeah, until everything breaks, and you're like, how do I fix? I don't know. Luckily, a lot of that doesn't happen so much anymore. Cancelable callback data. Oh, we need to say directory here too. Yeah. Need to look at the rest of this because again, this has been so long. So long. Oh, we are using report new error. Good, 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 good. Oh, right. I'm not supposed to create the task here at all. What am I doing? We need to return if, yeah, return if fail is directory, return if fail, purple is account. So you can give us no search text, and that's fine. Did I put that in there? That should be in there. That the search text is nullable. Nullable. To get a list of... yeah, we'll leave it for now. That's just kind of an implementation detail that you'll kind of intuit. What's the word to say when you when something is intuitive and you're intuined of it or something? I don't know. Fucking English. Oh, this should say protocol, not directory. I'm not sure what the hell I did here. Nope. Did I copy these? Okay, I don't know, whatever. Like, oh, okay, this should say protocol. Mission's getting the graphics card and Wi-Fi working, but also too bad. All right, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, Wi-Fi used to be a real pain in the ass on Linux. iFace is not equal to null, and iFace dash. iFace search context async protocol account search text cancelable. Callback data, right? Yep. And then we do this whole big thing. Oh, right. Okay. This is why we have the error. But we have to make the error actually work. But that's okay. Else. Son of a bitch. Fuck you, Sublime. Whatever. Sublime defaults to indent with spaces, even though I tried to tell it not to, it still does it. And then if I don't catch it soon enough, I have to fix a ton of shit. But we caught it now, so it's good. Okay. We come close to compiling here. No. We got all sorts of errors. I'm planning on C28. Oh. Okay, yep. What line? 44. I had the wrong name here. That's the problem. And I overwrote the other one. So then I got confused. Oh, yep. Directory undeclared on 69. Man, I did a bad job here. What is this? We should have done a gamble. What are they called? Prediction. There you go. Protocol contacts. Ugh. Oh yeah, I gotta fix all this. Purple protocol directory. Search contacts async. We'll leave that for the moment. That's gonna die, but it's okay. G object type name protocol. Getting better. Yep, that's okay. Unused parameters, don't care about right now. Purple protocol directory, default init used but never defined. God. All the typos in the world. I make them all. Alright. So now we need to do the error. The thing is, we have to do errors right now. Well, we don't have to do them right, but we should do them right. Where did we just do this? We just did this somewhere. Go look at the pull requests. Did purple image? We might have done it in purple image. There's a couple of things in here and I always forget them. I haven't done it a billion times yet. I've done it like a dozen times. Apparently we didn't put errors in there. Okay, fine. Well, we can grab it from Siegel. Siegel statement.h. So, purple protocol directory error. Purple protocol directory error quirk. Purple protocol directory error. At purple protocol directory error. Search contacts async. Not implemented. Used when. What do we typically say for these? Okay. Search contacts async was called but is not implemented. Protocol directory error search contacts finish not implemented. Search contacts finish. Virtual function is not implemented. Finish virtual function is not implemented. Error codes. Oh, what do we actually say here? Error codes returned by protocol directories. Sure, whatever. Enum. Oh no, this does have to be type def, doesn't it? Type def enum. Purple protocol directory error. Right? Yep. Okay. Yep, these are long ass error codes. If you got a better idea, let me know. Okay, that's there. Then we need this guy too. Protocol directory error work. The error domain used to identify errors with protocol directory. Okay. Then there's one little thing we got to do here at the top, and then that should take care of all of that. Okay, now the error should be there, fixed, and ready to go. So then this becomes protocol directory error. I already forgot the damn name. Alright, why is this colored weird? Because I forgot a comma. Okay. Search contacts async. Here we're at. Oh. Yeah, it's not 03. No, I don't. That's okay. Yep. This is 30. Hopefully that was the only one. Nope. Oh, yeah, I didn't fix these either. I don't even know that we have that one. We'll see. If we don't, we should add it. Alright, expected before constant. I missed a comma, I guess. Nope. Oh. Yep. Okay. Yay, we compile! Sweet! Alright. Then the finish is going to be very much the same as this guy's. Protocol directory interface iface equals null. Protocol directory. Protocol. It's not a result. We get out of there. If gasync result is tagged. Protocol directory search contacts async. Yeah, if it's tagged with that, then we just we propagate our pointer. We get out of here. Then otherwise, protocol directory, get iface, protocol, iface not null, and search contacts finish. It's not equal to null. Purple contacts star ret equals null. Search contacts finish. Yeah. Yeah, we don't need any of that anymore, so we can just say this. Protocol directory. Search contacts finish called without calling. Oh, directory search Contacts. Asyncaruno. Yep. Yep. Huh. So what if we had a channel point redemption for, I don't know, a lot? That would put you into the demo protocol plugin. I've been very careful about not putting anything from the stream directly in Pidgin, but I think something like that could be warranted, right? Because that means you've been here watching Pidgin's development for a very long time. So like 1,000,000 channel points and your avatar and everything would have to be PG-13. But we could put you into the demo protocol plugin. Q-Logic, do you have any thoughts on that? Does that feel like we're lessening or cheapening Pidgin or anything? So like a lot of people put like their patrons and stuff like that into like, you know, the help box or credits and stuff like that. But like Pidgin's supposed to be more than just me. So like trying to like put it in that way seems weird and funky. But I don't know. It's been 8 years, maybe not. Maybe I'll run that past the I Am Freedom board. Be like, hey, so what do you all think about this? All right. Issue branch protocol directory. Initial work on purple protocol directory. So we're going to jump back here real quick because the contacts thing, we're going to remove the search contacts because that shouldn't be used anywhere. In fact, I didn't even know it was there. Or I forgot it was there. What were we going to fix there? There was a bug there. How's it going, Cinnarone? Welcome, welcome. How are you? Oh. I forgot about the minimum search length. Well, let's see what happens when we get rid of this. Search async, search finish. Oh, it was the default thing. Return a default of 3, which doesn't make sense in the new stuff. And it's because this was marked as unused, but it was definitely being used. Oh, we, wait, what? Didn't I delete all that code? Oh, it's in the test. 42. Yeah, I didn't get rid of this one yet. Or search length. Alright, yeah. We're not really using this anymore. Test proto contacts.c. Menu. Search. Oh, so much crap to get. See, we could have put this here, but yeah, whatever. This is fine. I'm wondering if we want the search length though, but yeah, we'll skip it for now. We can put it in later. Remove searching protocol contacts. Move searching from purple.protocol contacts. This is being moved and implemented. Moved to purple.protocol directory and being implemented in a different way. Actually, we're in an ad. I'm gonna go grab water and go pee. I'll be right back. Alright, much better. I went to go pee and YouTube all left. Oh no, never mind. That was a while ago. The YouTube interface sucks, but it is what it is. Morning, Tiny Goliath. How are you? So actually, the minimum search length doesn't really matter, right? We can call into the protocol. The protocol can enforce that any way it wants. Like, actually having that parameter isn't necessary, because the protocol can just be like, yeah, you didn't give me enough, here's an empty list. Keep typing more, right? And then it can actually, you know, call out to the server and be like, hey, I've got enough info now. Alright. Protocol directory. Let's build some testarinos. You are awake. After all, who doesn't want to get up at 3 a.m.? I mean, it's 10:30 p.m. here. You're clearly in UTC time, though. But yeah, I'm doing all right. It is not 3 a.m. for me, anyways. All right. Test proto contacts. Sure, we'll start here. Yeah, we're gonna grab the whole thing because why not? Test protocol directory .c. Test Mason. Protocol directory. Alright, we don't care about get profile, get actions, get menu. That's gone. UTC +1, close enough. You said 3 a.m. Oh, well. Okay, well, it's 3:30 a.m. UTC, so whatever. Like, you didn't have to say what time or where you were, but whatever. I'm not trying to dox you. You said the time. You didn't have to correct it. It was already wrong. Oh, yeah, we're gonna do that here. So these unit tests get to be a lot because we end up having these empty items and these and like an actual implementation one. I want to put the empty ones in another test so that it's just easier to follow what the fuck's going on, and then we don't need all of this. Right? So like we have an extra implementation here and then test for it. And like just no. Like we still need the test and everything, but let's not have them in the same code as the concrete tests. Because that sucks. Okay. Search finish. this isn't going to come anywhere close to compiling. But see, now we're down to 250 lines, and this is just much easier to deal with. Like I said, we'll take all the empty stuff, we'll put it in another test, and that's fine. That way, those tests are just easier to manage and maintain over time, too. Search contacts. This might be safe. We're gonna have to review so much of this. It's only a time zone with your sleep pattern. You can be jumping all over the place. Yeah, fair. I don't think we need an error. Oh no, we do need an error here. Shoulder itch. But some people get real what's the word? Sensitive about that stuff, right? And that's fine. Like, I'm just, yeah. Right, so just trying to be cognizant of it. Test Purple Protocol Directory Search Contacts Async. Why do we... Oh, okay. But yeah, like, we should check that these are set. I apparently didn't get all these. Protocol directory. Oh, Sure. All right. So we grab that. We say search contacts async plus equals 1. We create our task. This just becomes directory. That's fine. If we should error, then we create our error. Return that. Otherwise, return pointer purple contacts new. Okay. Purple contacts. Search contacts finish. Directory. Protocol equals null. Search contacts finish plus equals 1. Propagate the pointer. Easy peasy. Directory. Yeah, the name of this got all fucked up with the thing the multi-curse I tried to do. If people are a bit iffy, their location on the web. It's, you know. I just assume people are because that seems to be the safe case, right? So. Like, if people want to share it, sure. But, like, I don't care. In fact, I don't want to know. Test purple protocol directory I face in it. I don't know what the fuck all happened here. Except this just got real bad. Like, yep, don't know what that's about. Protocol directory. God, I wish I could stop typoing that. Okay, I think that's okay. Oh no, it's a test one. Oh shit. Okay, that multi-cursor went real bad, clearly. Oh, this one we will name protocol because it's our own type. I have no idea what happened to that multi-cursor. Except it is cursed. We don't have a minimum length. Protocol directory. Protocol directory. Protocol directory. Search contacts finish. Directory result error. If protocol should error, else verb assert type result purple type contacts. Assert no error first, then this, and then we can clear it. Yep. Go safe bet. Now I know we're ended. Yeah, yeah. Like, number one, it doesn't do me any good, right? Like, there's no reason for me to care. That's why, like, it's funny too with the sticker raffle. People are like, "Well, I don't want you to know my address." Like, you think I'm going wherever the hell you are? I'm sorry, no. Like, I don't mean to disappoint you, but yeah, that's just not going to happen. All right. All right. So yeah, that multi-cursor apparently went real bad. We create an account. We call search async. We look for Bob. Run the main loop. We make sure those only got called once. We finalize the protocol, and we should be able to just do assert finalize object on account now. Sounds like a bit effort, yeah, or like a big effort, yeah, yeah. Like, okay, cool. Oh, this is a physical thing? I don't want to share my address. I don't care. I don't mean to like say nobody cares about what you're doing and stuff, but yeah, I got better things to do. Be too much effort to go places? Yeah, yeah. But you know, whatever. I'm not here to judge. So, number one, there's a channel point reward for pointing out typos. Number two, if the compiler's going to catch it, you don't need to tell me. Right? Like, the compiler would have caught that. It's fine. Why do we pass the account to that? That seems... We do it there too. Why do we do that? We don't do anything with the account. That must go back to back in the day when we must have used that to clean up the account. Get profiles gone. We don't have this. I just didn't delete it apparently. All right. Protocol directory. Oh look, I have more typos and other things I missed. Did I? I must not have updated the struct. Oh yeah, look at that. Unused parameter count 52. Oh, yeah. Purple type account. Verb assert. No. G assert true. No, assert false. Yeah. Verb stir is empty text. Yeah, me typo? Never constantly. 95. Make a preprocessor that reformats compile errors as fake chat messages. That might hit rate limit issues. $134. Oh, Simon to G-list model. Yep. Yeah, there you go. At first, I was reading that as directed at me, and I was like, no. I'm like, oh, it's at CSB. Okay, sure. Oh, look, there's another directory typo. I'm so glad we pointed them all out. Yeah, that's still wrong, too. Jesus. Chipping away. Protocol amp search 164. Man, I did a real bad job of this. Implicit declaration function test protocol directory get type. Oh. Yep, we got them all. That doesn't, yeah, it doesn't pack right. Fine, whatever, we'll do it this way. It's dumb, it's fine. No previous prototype. Jesus. I guess I messed it up on the multi-cursor. Okay, we're getting there. 190. What happens when you copy paste code, but I imagine this is much worse than AI code. But I wouldn't know because I don't waste my time on that stuff. Alright, cool. So those work as expected. Oh. There's some more stuff we should do though. So this just returns an empty list. Oh fuck, how are we gonna do an incremental? Oh, the incremental would suck. Because we would have to use another callback. I mean, it's doable, but I don't think I want to do it. Oh, I didn't mean to bell grind. Whoops. Okay. Again, we put those at the end of the test to make sure that we made it to the end of the tests. $473 lines, not bad, not bad. Yeah, this is fine. Ugh. Oh. Oh. I was like, how are we gonna do this on IRC? IRC doesn't do this. And yeah, it does actually. Typo on your command line. What? What am I doing wrong here? Um. I don't know how I got over to Kiwi IRC, but okay. Uh-huh. Oh, because there's nobody on here named Grim. And I must just be eating... No, am I eating the replies? I must be eating the replies. That sucks. Yeah, we are... fuck. Alright. So anyways, you can give a mass to this. Typo. It is burb, not burb. Uh-huh. How are we even gonna do this, man? All right. Oh, hold on. So, anyways, so you can give a mask, right? A channel. So the mask can be one of the following: a channel name, in which cases the channel members are listed. An exact nickname in which a single username is whatever. A mask pattern in which all visible users whose nickname matches are listed. Servers may match other patterns. What's the mask though? You don't tell me what the mask is. Mask pattern in which case all visible users whose nickname matches are listed. Servers may match other user-specific values such as hostname, server name, real names. Servers may not support mask patterns that may return empty lists. Like, presumably it's with stars, but like they're just not. Oh, right, this still doesn't work. Am I in on Pidgin 3? I don't think I am. I am not. Account manager. Add. IRC. Pidgin 3. 92168 1.220. Advanced options. 6667. No TLS. Add. Alright. Okay, I did that weird. We'll do it this way. Okay. So, how's it going, Super Glue? Welcome, welcome. Took me a minute to get your name. Like, Super Hug, what? Oh, Glue, Super Glue. I got it now, that's fine, that's cool. Alright, slash quote, who, pid star. This should return empty because nobody is public yet. Alright, so, slash quote, mode minus I. So now this should return something. Slash quote who pidge star. Oh, it is returning stuff and I'm not noticing it. Son of a bitch. So Pidgin 2 and Pidgin 3 got returned, right? So you can get multiple matches from that who command. 352 is a response to who. The problem is, right now we don't have a direct way to handle this because the channel is saying that this is handled. That's okay. This is how we're gonna implement this in IRC. I don't know. Like we'll figure it out later. But yeah, that's fine. But like the point is it's there, right? That's the idea. Yeah. All right. So I think we're good here. Not named. Typo on the command line. Right. Purple dot protocol directory. This just includes contact or searching for contacts for now. Will eventually become the new room list API as well. Ooh, 18108. Oh, and it depends on the other one. 4077. Called in, and the test under Valgrind verified the error domain was documented properly and called in the turtles. We haven't done the last two yet. On the turtles right now. And then that's going file cola home grand p pigeon build lib purple reference lib purple index.html error domains protocol directory error. Yay! Cool. Uh-oh, turtles failed. Symbol implements. Oh, because it's supposed to be implements search contacts. Which means, oh, we didn't write a unit test for that, which we need to do. Or, I don't know. I don't know that we need to unit test that. It's pretty simple. Oh, I didn't do the empty test. I'm not so worried about the empty test, honestly. Like they're good to have there, but like, I don't know if they do us much good. Like we verified that when people make development errors that we give them a response. All right. We'll go with that for now. If we want to put the empty test in, we can. Right? But like, the ROI on it right now is just really bad. All right. So, yeah. What we'll do right now, we'll build another pull request on top of this one. Demo contacts.c. So, part of the reason that the old API idea came up was we needed a way for the demo protocol to provide its contacts, and I wasn't thinking of like a full-blown directory search for users, which even IRC has, and that's why we need to change the API. But so we want to revert that here and make it happen that way. But how's it going, Super Cricket? Welcome. I'm assuming you're talking about my hair. Thank you much. All right, so we get the contact manager and all that. That's so what we want to do here is we want to rework this to do we have the protocol here? We have the account. Who calls this? Oh, right. I was thinking the connection anyways. We can use the a connection here. Yeah, let's pass the connection in. Connection, let's see. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put all of the contacts just right in here. Whatever, you'll see what I mean. Purple contacts, star contacts, right? In our init connection contacts equals purple contacts new, and let's class finalize. We need object class equals G object class finalize equals demo connection finalize. Demo connection G clear object connection contacts G object class purple demo connection parent class finalize. Ouch. Okay. First step there, demo contacts.h. Actually, we should just cast, yeah, let's just do, no, we're just going to cast it as we call into this. Purple demo connection. Okay, yep. And then purple demo connection, star connection. Okay. Yep. Must have made a few typos. Yep. Line 70 of demo connection. Dynamic add custom macro and C, same way static cast and templating abstraction. Huh? Like, I barely use macros. I hate macros. Macros are just, they make the code readability go down for the sake of typing. I mean, like, and you lose type checking. So, like, use a static inline. Right? That's my preferred method. Because, like, I hate macros. They cause more problems than they fix, in my experience. That might be completely different for you, and that's fine. But for me, it just sucks. No, we do not need templates. Templates are fucking worthless. Everyone, oh my god, I need templates. Dude, just write it again. For fuck's sake. Oh, but my sort. Who cares? Everybody writes a qsort equality function for a data type. Oh no, end of the world. like people are just always optimized. We have AI now. Let the AI write the implementation instead of stupid templates. Like Java before templates, not bad. Go before templates, not bad. Both of them after templates, fucking horrible. Oh, is this an any type or is it to this one type or blah? Dude, why did we put any of this nonsense in here so that people would whine about or could stop whining about implementing a comparator function? Fuck. Yeah, I mean, generic programming, I'm telling you right now, I don't see value in generic programming. Full stop. All I see is added barrier to entry, more shit to maintain, that's more cryptic and harder to reason about. That's what I'm saying. Now, your experience might be completely different. In my experience, templates and generic programming are not worth the cost. Full stop. I don't know. I haven't looked at C++ in 20 years. Not seriously, anyways. All right. No, it's not load icon. I want load contact. Load the person if they have that. Load the presence. Yeah. Wait, where does new contact come from? What? No, wait. Huh? Oh, right, because we're dealing with the manager. Okay. This is fine. This goes away. That's a bad fix, is what it is. All right. What was this? Look for an existing contact. All right, so we want this. We don't want this. New contact goes away. Ugh. This goes away. And then we return the contact instead of freeing it. Okay. That should have all the same behavior here. So when we load everything, so now we get the contact. We already have the manager. JSON contacts. JSON contacts. Let's rename this. Wait, what? Oh, sure. JSON contact, JSON array, JSON contacts. So, JSON array equals JSON. Let's just make that JSON root. Okay. Verbal contact. Then we've got JSON node, JSON object. JSON node equals JSON contacts data. JSON object. JSON node get object from the JSON node. Then we load this from the JSON object. But we don't have this anymore, and we say contact equals that. And we update JSON contacts, we keep iterating through, we're fine. Okay. We need purple contacts star contacts equals null. Contacts equals purple demo connection get contacts. Yeah, that's fine, but it's okay. Connection. The problem is we didn't expose this yet. Alright, there's no way to get them. GTK internal purple contact star purple demo connection get contacts purple demo connection. Well, that didn't work. Apparently there's no lower. Okay, I must type it, whatever. Return val if val is done. Purple demo is connection null turn connection contacts. Okay. Really, C++ ecosystem was chasing what Rust did and missing core language need originally what it was designed for. I don't know. There's like, so I started watching. I didn't finish it yet. Emmanuel Bassi, he's one of the GTK developers. He had a talk at Guadac last week about the future of the G-type system and stuff like that. And like one of the things he's pushing for is results. Like so, like the result return pattern where like you get an optional value and or optional types too. But so you get an optional value or an error back, and it's just like. All right, I guess it makes sense for language bindings, but like we have already built everything on top of return a value and an error, right? Like he did bring up one good point about you don't know if it returned false because the value was false because it also returned an error, or was it false and didn't return an error, stuff like that. And that's okay, sure, that's the one use case for it, for one data type. Or I guess null would be the same case, stuff like that, right? But it's just like these seem like edge cases to me, but you know, I'm obviously not every other programmer. I don't know the specific stuff like that, but it seems like everyone's just trying to copy Rust for the sake of copying Rust sometimes. And I'm not saying that's the case here, but it seems like that just seems to be the case. And I'm not even necessarily saying that's a bad thing. It's just all over the place, right? Did I typo this in the damn file? Yeah, look at that. Well, I found it on my own without chat helping. All right, cool. So now we get contacts, we go through the JSON contacts, we do all this. We create that contact. Oh, we are going to say purple contacts add contacts contact, and now we're going to check the manager if it already has this one or not. Contact manager.h, because I can't remember the API. We're shit. We don't have we have like find with ID. We don't have find with username, find with ID, find a create, add person. All right, I guess we're gonna grab the ID and go from there. Counts car star ID equals null. All right, what does that return? Okay, that does return a contact. ID equals purple contact manager find with ID. No. Purple contact info get ID purple contact info contact. Candidate equals purple contact manager find with ID manager account ID. If purple is contact, or if not, purple is contact candidate purple contact manager add. Yeah, add. Contact manager add manager. Does this have a return value on it? No. All right, of course not. That's fine. Contact. G clear object. Contact. Is that transfer full? Transfer full. Okay, everything here looks normal. Great, great. How did we test this? Oh, they're offline. So Agena is offline. I thought there was another one that was around. I thought we had an. Who else is in the contacts? John, Elliot, Richard, Ian, Marcus, Echo, Agena. All right, we have. Oh, right, we have all these. I don't have a way to actually message them. That was the problem. Maybe that's okay, right? We work as is. Let's see. So the way this, what makes this happen, or why all these are here is, so if we do this, right? We got Alice added demo. Did we not implement that? Oh, cool. We don't show her status though. Does Alice have a status? She's just online. Okay. So demo one, contact adding you. Contact adding you. All right, so Bob is supposed to be offline. Carlos is away. I don't think we show the stat. Yeah, we're not showing the status up here yet, which is dumb. We don't do messages there, do we? I don't know. Let's find out. This thing on. This is super convoluted, but whatever. Oh. Oh. Oh, no, it remembered them. It remembered them. That's the problem. Hold on. We need to leave this. Leave this. Oh, right. Fuck, this is broke. That's a bug we have to fix. All right, we did not put their status message up there, which we probably should. All right, let's do that quick and see what happens. Pidgin conversation.c. Escape topic. We don't actually call that a topic, do we? This is just in the info pane. My presence icon should be working. That must not be wired up right. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. We'll leave it as topic for now. It's fine. Yeah, see, this is... Let's change this to GTK Pidgin conversation, get subtitle. This is a bit clearer now. We need to jump back here. Oh, maybe. Oh no, drop frames is nothing. Oh. So my cousin lives like a mile away from me, and he's like, "Is your internet down?" Because we have the same ISP. I'm like, "Is one of my services not running?" He's like, "No, my whole internet's down." I'm like, "Oh," I'm like, "No, I'm live. I am totally 100% here and alive." Okay, so if we could do this way too. Switch purple conversation, get conversation type conversation. Case purple. I don't even know what this is. Conversation.h. We moved this to an enum. So what, like, it used to be that way, and then it got changed, and then it was not, and then it was, and then it wasn't, and yeah. Okay, so if it's a DM, let's just do it this way. Purple conversation type equals 0. We'll fix that in a second. Type equals this. Then purple presence equal. Oh shit, we have to find like. Apparently he accidentally turned off his modem or something. Come back to that in a second. Else. So, wait, what were we doing here before? We looked up the topic on the conversation. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay, so if you're DM, otherwise we say topic, const car star topic equals purple conversation, get topic, conversation. We'll say car star subtitle equals null. If subtitle equals that, otherwise equals null. Otherwise, we return subtitle. Or no. Dude. Spamming away here. First line of mesh plugged into modem was unplugged? Oh no. Huh. The mesh power supply I gave him, or mesh network thing I gave him, the power supply cord is wiggly. That's not good. All right. So there, subtitle equals get topic. Otherwise, we get the presence. So how do we do? Did we add a helper for this? I think we did. Get ID, get global ID, conversation type, get account, get connection, get title. Right, message. Hmm. Hmm. I'm trying to think if there's a chat network that lets you set a title for a DM. And or is that something we would want, or set a subtitle for it? And is that something we'd want to do even? I don't know. Um. Oh, right. So hold on. We might have something in purple conversation members. Conversation members. I wanted .h. Conf members dot. Add member, extend, find member, has member, new, remove member, get active typers. Can we do something like is me? Okay, not, I guess not. Um, oh no, it's like purple contact is account or something. Is own account. Okay. So we need to do. Oh, this is such a pain in the ass, but it's all right. All right. So we need purple conversation members. Members equals null. Members equals purple conversation. Get members conversation. For GUint I equals 0. I is less than G list model. Or we'll do it this way. GUint and items equals 0. And items equals G list model get and items G list model members less than and items I plus plus right, what's the other API here? Add member, extend, find members, find member, has member, remove member, get active typers. Okay. So yeah, this is just a glist model, so we can just iterate it like this. And then we can say, I guess we'll just do it this way too. Or whatever, it's fine, we'll do it this way. Purple. Count equals null. Count equals purple conversation. Get a count conversation. Purple contacts. Our contact equals null. Contact equals G list model. Get item. G list model members. If purple contact is own, oh no, we don't need that. Is own account. Right, this doesn't take an extra parameter. This just takes the contact, yeah. We don't need this. Purple contact is own account contact, or if it's not this, I'm going to break out of the loop. G clear object contact. Okay. Yeah. Then purple presence, star presence equals null. Let me this one up here. Presence equals purple contact info get presence. I don't know why it keeps completing the wrong thing. I think I'm hitting it too early. Subtitle equals purple presence get message. What a long ass way to get there, but that should do it. I said members. We'll fix that in a second. I want to see if it works first. Those warnings are nothing to worry about. Oh, this is not going to work. That's okay. We have to close this. I need to fix that bug. Oh, where's those criticals? Oh, okay. Well, we'll fix that later. Right now, we need to contact adding you. Contact adding you. Contact adding you. Okay, so then message Alice. Didn't we give her a message? That might not be working. No, this might. That should have worked fine. The conversation type is unset. Okay. That's okay. That's fine. We're going to make this a little bit smarter, right? Or type is equal to type unset. We're going to let this work for unsets as well because we don't know what it is, so we're going to go based off of them. Well, maybe that... No, that doesn't make sense. Fuck that. Let's not do that. We need to fix that in the demo here, though. That's okay. Oh. I'm a bigger dumbass. If not, purple is conversation. Conversation. Return G stir dupe. Type equals purple conversation get conversation type. I never put that back after we stopped doing it as a switch. Which is why all the other ones were failing in bad ways. Oh, I didn't fix that yet. Let's fix that. Ooh, what the fuck? Okay, well, we'll have to fix that too, but that's alright. Oh, shit, I didn't close this. Well, if you do this. Contact adding.
3 years. Just got back from the Ghost concert, saw you were streaming. Hope all is well.
Awesome, thank you very much for the 3 years, King of Zombies. Hope the Ghost concert was well. Glad to see you. Hope you had a good time. Oh, Bob doesn't have a message. Fuck. Oh, I didn't... whatever it is. Alright, doesn't matter. Alice, come on, Alice. And Alice word. Purple is presence fail. Oh, yeah, that's a problem. Okay, so... What was the other one? Fantastic concert? Nice, good to hear it, good to hear it. So this actually gives me a conversation member. We gotta come back to that in a second. Oh, that's all fine. Oh no, we need to clear the member here. This needs to clear the member too. Yeah, it's weird they were on a Tuesday, but you know, whatever. Conversation member. It should have like get info or something. Get contact info. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, this is where this gets weird. It's like an account has a contact info, but it's not a contact. And conversation members only deals with contact infos. Alright. Contact info start info equals null. Info equals purple. Member. Like, I'm not real happy the way this works, but it's usable. It's just, it's annoying. Or maybe usable is not the right word. Like, it'll work. Compare equal. Account, get contact info, account. Then, if not, purple contact info equal info account info. Then we get the presence from the info. We clear the member. Okay. That'll hopefully do it. Oh, did I clear up Windows? I don't think I did. Saving conversations is great, except when they're bugged out and they don't, and DMs don't work automatically. And then you try to recreate them and they're not getting recreated right, which is annoying. Yes. There we go. A stupid amount of work, but it works. Cool. Fucking hell. Oh, oh, right. We were using that to test if the contacts were loaded, right? All of a sudden, I'm like, what the hell? This should have worked with any of these, right? So if we pull up Elliot now, it says he's coding. Yeah. Should we put the emote in here? Ugh. We'll skip that for now, but this is first step. So, HG branch. All right, we'll leave this for now. We'll do that as a separate thing in a minute. But oh right. This is all for testing of the directory, right? Yeah. No. This was to move everything and then demo to the directory, and this stuff was to test that. Okay. All right. So if we HG shelf / Pidgin. Yeah, that's, I can't spell. All right. Oh, we need to disconnect and reconnect to make sure that didn't get broken. And we don't end up with dupes. But IRC is not going to implement the stuff yet because we have to figure out the who stuff and all that crap, and that's annoying. Okay. Accounts, demo, disable, accounts, demo. Cool. We didn't get dupes. Okay, RT post depends on 4079. Ah, crap. Yeah, that's a problem. Demo directory. Oh, wait, no, we didn't actually implement the directory yet. Fucking hell. Ugh. That was to test to make sure everything was loaded into the directory. Yeah, okay. Then... demo protocol... Okay, sure. Protocol directory. Demo, mason.bit, no, yeah. All right. I was like, where is it? Okay. Demo proto contact.c. This. So directory implementation. Directory. Search contacts. Async. Directory search contacts async. Okay. Purple protocol directory star protocol. We're not even going to use this here. G GNUs, C unused. It's very rare that these will actually get used because everything stays with the contact or with the account. That's okay. Purple count star count equals const star search text G cancelable, star cancelable. G async ready, call back, G pointer data. Purple contact star. G GNU C unused. Purple protocol directory protocol. G async result star result comma G error star error. G return G task propagate pointer results error. Easy peasy. All right. Purple connection star connection equals no. Purple demo connection star demo connection equals no. Demo connection dot h. Connection equals purple count get connection. Demo connection equals purple demo connection. Oh. G task star task equals no. We'll grab all that first. I'm going to say task equals G task underscore new. Ooh. Oh, we are going to say protocol. This is used. Never mind. Protocol, comma, cancelable, callback, data. Purple contacts equals no. Contacts equals purple contacts new. G task return pointer. Yeah, we'll short circuit that. That's fine. If burb stir is empty, search text. Contacts equals purple demo connection get contacts. Demo connection. Actually, no, that's fine. If the string is empty, context equals that, G object ref, contacts, else, we filter. Okay. The problem is we don't really have a way to test this yet, and that's annoying, but it's all right. All right, we're gonna build it, review it. If it looks all right, cool, and then we can build the conversation thing or the new conversation dialogue because we can search context finally in a way that's not stupid and a pain in the butt. Get an items. Yeah, why don't we do it this way? Matched contacts. all contacts. All contacts, we get from there. Then we say contacts equals G object ref all contacts. That's much easier to read. Alright. Here, otherwise... do we want to... Let's just early return. I don't like this setup. G task, propagate, pointer, G object. Oh, I have to give this all of this, right? Oh, it's return pointer anyways. Task, G object, ref, all contacts, G object, unref. G clear object, task, return. And then we don't need this else block. So, if no search text was given, return everyone. Like, that's up to the protocol to do, right? If it's valid or not, depends on the protocol. Alright, otherwise... debating if we want to do this the other way, but it's probably fine. And items, I++, purple contact, star contact equals null. Did we do a contact matches? It might have. Contact info matches, purple contact.h. No, we did not create a matches in here. That's dumb. We have equal and compare. Let's determine if the alias, display name, or username matches needle. The ID is ignored because generally it is a UID or a hex string, which will give you... if needle is null or empty string, true will be returned. True if needle matches any of the above. Yeah, I guess... Yeah, this is fine. I don't know why I'm complaining. This is fine. Equals null. Contact equals G list model get item. G list model all contacts, comma I. If purple contact info matches, we might slow it down. Let's just do info, comma search text. Then purple contacts add. Do we make it add or add contact? Crap, I don't remember. Just add. Good. Purple contacts add contacts contact. G clear object contact. Boom. That's it. Oh, except we want to say purple contact info star info equals null info equals purple contact info contact. I start with 3 from incompatible pointer to... Oh, right, because it's supposed to say callback. I'm like, I didn't typo it. How's it going, Axel? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Redefinition of N items. Yeah, look at that. A search text, so we need to filter the list. Contacts undeclared. Oh, right. It's supposed to say matched contacts. Okay. G task return pointer 73. Yep. Getting there. Purple demo protocol directory search contacts. Finish. Did I not include the file? Protocol directory.h. Oh, right. This is just not static, is the problem. That is what it is complaining about. No presource type for contacts in it. No. Conflicting. Yeah, I didn't fix the thing here. All right. Okay, so this all looks like it's working fine. Well, I guess we can do this way. Demo 1, contact adding you. Contact adding you. We should be able to open a message to Bob. Bob doesn't have anything fancy up here or anything, so that's fine. Alright, cool. I think that's all good. Port the demo protocol to protocol directory. The demo protocol now keeps track of all, now keeps an internal list of all contacts it knows about in its connection object, and uses that to implement the contact searching of purple protocol directory. What was the pull request I fucked up and created? 4080. Post minus R 4080 minus G. Minus G tells it to refresh the metadata, the title, the description, that kind of stuff. Because right now it says protocol directory, which is wrong. Because that's 4079, right? 4079, yep. So now when we refresh, hey, connected a demo protocol plugin verified that the contact list worked as expected. Also used the add contact notifications to create messages with the contacts that were not in the contact manager, not yet. Contact manager without issue. So called in the turtles. Oh yeah, there's all the renaming of the JSON shit, so that stuff's easier to understand. A little annoying, but it's okay. Okay, sure, cool, call it. All right. Again, if anyone's looking to get involved, I am creating a stack of pull requests that needs reviewing. If that's something that might interest you, or even if you just want to start learning the code and how the stuff works and look at it when it's not on stream, by all means, please do. Cool. G-branch, status message as conversation subtitle. Use the presence message of contact for the subtitle of DMs. Oh, did I put the depends on it here? 4079. I don't know that I did. Okay, yeah, we did. $40.81. Oh, yep. Loaded a demo account and opened a conversation with someone that has a status message and also verified that the topic was still shown for IRC channels. And of course, called in the turtles as well. Oh, we gotta finish my unit test that checks pot files. No clue about C anymore? I mean, there's only one way to get better at it again, right? Practice, practice, practice. It's always practice. If you want to, right? No pressure. No pressure. All right. Yeah, so for IRC, for the create conversation dialogue, it just won't try, right? It'll just be like, oh, yep, you don't have search users. So, also, we'll have to be careful with that rate limit wise. But I suppose it can keep track of that too. But, yeah. All right. It's getting to be that time. Do I know who this is? Oh, yeah, okay. I'm trying to decide where we should go. You once asked your mentor how to get better at writing code. He looked at me dead in the eyes and just said, try and build stuff. Yes, exactly. Live by now. Try to build something, fail, learn to... Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, you know, do what you want to, do what you need to, right? Don't listen to me. I'm not trying to pressure you into shit. Okay, yeah. I'm trying to decide where we should go. So many game devs. Like, it's fine, but yeah. Learn JavaScript right now so you can stop bother your UI friend when you have simple questions for your web app. Yeah. When I get back to C++, just your work has caused a shift to TypeScript. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Everyone's got their own stuff, their own things they want to do, they need to do, whatever, you know. No worries. All right. All right, let's do this. Wait, web dev, what? I didn't... Sure. We're gonna go raid Team Vash. She's doing MMO game dev. That's fine. We've raided her in the past. It's been a while. She says she's doing web dev though, which is weird, but okay, whatever. All right. Anyways, we're gonna go there. So, oh, you know the deal. If you don't want to join the raid, go ahead and hit cats above the chat. Otherwise, there's nothing else you need to do. I do not see a YouTube link, so can't help you there, YouTube. But this is where we're going if you want to check her out. In the meantime, be sure to follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube and hit the notification bell for your desired level of notification. Also, you can find links to all my social media right over here. I do post on my Mastodon when I'm going to go live, so if you want to do that, you can find it right over here. And if you want to join us on the officially unofficial Pidgin Discord, you can find that right over here as well. So, thank you everybody for coming by tonight. And until next time, adios.